At least 21 have been killed in a Russian airstrike on a village in eastern Ukraine, say local Ukrainian officials. The victims were ordinary people collecting their pensions in the Donetsk settlement of Yarova, said President Volodymyr Zelensky. Donetsk regional leader Vadim Filkishkin said emergency services were at the scene, and that as many people were wounded as killed. Yarova is to the north of Sloviansk, one of the big cities in the region, and not far from the front line as Russian forces advance slowly in the east. If confirmed, the death toll would be among the heaviest attacks on Ukrainian civilians in recent weeks, 42 months into Russia's full-scale invasion. At least 23 people were killed in overnight airstrikes on Ukraine's capital Kyiv at the end of August. At the weekend, Russia launched its biggest air assault of the war on Kyiv so far, hitting the main government building in the capital, in what Zelensky said was a ruthless attack aimed at prolonging the war. Posting graphic footage of the attack on Yarova online, Zelensky said there were no words to describe the latest Russian strikes. There was no immediate response from Russia's military. Vadim Filkishkin said the attack took place at 12:30 on Tuesday as pensions were being handed out. Yarova sites on a key railway line in Donetsk between Lyman and Izium. It is also only 6 kilometers (3.6 miles) away from the next village of Novoselivka, where Russian forces are closing in on the outskirts. Ukraine's state emergency service said another 3 people had died in earlier Russian shelling of settlements in Donetsk. The world must not remain silent, Zelensky said, calling for a response from both the US, Europe, and the G20 group of nations.